welcome to day 3 of our Facebook training. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite trainings, and I think one of the most important if you are building a personal brand online, and if you are working online, because it's all about the posting for profit, putting the right posts out there for you to get engagement on your page, eyeballs on the offer, eyeballs on you as a brand. So what you're putting out there into the world is super important for your success. So I'm going to put on this second slide here, okay, because this is a really important thing for you guys to think about, okay? If you think, always putting in these spelling errors, fix that up. All right. If you think content doesn't matter, it's time to wake up, because it does matter, okay? So this is a super important training, all right? So make sure you grab out a paper and a pen. Once again, I will put the notes into the file section, or there's the unit section in the groups, and they will be available to you to refer back to in there. But yeah, just take out a paper and pen in case I do add anything else on top of this training. So I've got the slides here, and I'm also going to take you into my Facebook page as well, just to show you the types of things that I am doing. Okay, let's get started. All right, so make sure if you're jumping onto this live, let me know that you're here, let me know where you're from, and put hashtag replay if you are watching the replay of this one. Okay, all right, so you guys are all in a very unique situation, okay? Our life is content, right? You can turn any situation into good content in your life, okay? And you can change, the highs and the lows, and put it on your page for it to reach out and to touch people, okay? So every event, like I said, if it's negative or positive, it can be turned into a story with a kind of message behind it. And I always like to have a little message behind all of my stories, okay? So you want to be adding value to the viewer. Now, you don't have to be an expert in your area or anything like that. It's just creating just some nice value, a nice read for people, a nice story that they connect with. And it's just not all promotional stuff when they're constantly, seeing you pop up in the newsfeed. You're not just promoting your products in your company all the time. Okay, so let's have a look at first, is your content bad? Okay, so are you saying the same thing all the time? It's just the same stuff, maybe written a little bit different. It looks the same, feels the same, okay? Are you bragging about your amazing product or your opportunity? Every single post, you've got the best product out there, you need to join my team, it's so good, we're making this much, that much, There are heaps and heaps of opportunities out there. Another spelling mistake here. Okay, there are tons of amazing opportunities that people are promoting. So why should they trust you out of all of these opportunities? Okay, if you're not sharing anything unique or not a story, people can't connect with that. Okay, think about the posts that you're doing and how you're structuring them as well. Are they poorly structured? Are they big blocks of writing and they're really hard to read? They sound a bit like a robot and no human touch at all, okay? Are you begging people and you're asking them to like and share these posts, okay? Perhaps you're a little inconsistent with your posting. You're only doing it once or twice a week, all right? And it's just sort of sporadically and all over the place, okay? So that you've got to have some sort of structure and consistency to it, right? Is it bad copy, all right? So copy means like how you're setting things out, the wording that you're using, your structure, how you're setting out your story. Like, there is an art to it, and this is something that I guess have been developing in my story writing from day dot. I actually did a little mini course on copywriting, so I knew how to write to engage my audience, to set out my stories, okay? Are you talking down to people? All right, so you're up here and then down there, you're talking down to them, or you're talking bad about things and being quite negative all the time. Okay, so have a think about those things and what you're currently doing at the moment. All right, but we're going to turn that around, guys, so don't worry about that at all, okay? Because we're here to learn and we need to grow and improve, okay? I'm certainly not perfect at this at all. I do learn as I go, and and I'm always reading and looking at how other people do their posts too, and learning from that. Okay, so I'm going to go through some tips on, because a lot of people get stuck with what to post. Okay, they get there and think, oh my god, I don't know what to post, and they just sort of chuck anything out. It's better not to post at all. Okay, if you're just chucking things out there. So you can go on a little photo expedition, all right? So maybe you're booking a weekend away at a resort, or you're going to the park or a museum, or you love art, you're going to the gallery, maybe you love the outdoors, you might go into the rainforest, funky inner city area, which I love, quirky little places with graffiti. Depending on your brand and your image, you want to go to places that kind of reflect that. So you might do a day trip out to these places and just get heaps of photos, okay? They want to be unique, okay? It might be with statues. Like I said, I love graffiti walls or something because I love graffiti walls. I've got a thing with them. We had a big photo shoot done in front of all these graffiti walls when I was in the night, and that was really cool. Nice quirky furniture, whatever it might be, okay? Have fun with it. Take a friend and share the experience with friends, okay? I do it with my husband because our brand is about family, so we do things together. Don't just go out and take pictures because you already have a story connected to it. Just go out and take pictures and later on you can look through them and you can then draw inspiration from the pictures you take and think, oh, now I can actually tell a story about this, or you might think of something to post about it. I think I've got a picture somewhere saved that I can put with this, okay? So you don't just have to get photos because you've already got the stories with it, okay? So like I said, allow the photos to inspire your post later on, okay? And the last point there is really, really important, is to take time with your pictures, okay? Make them really good quality, all right? I know I've got an iPhone 8 and it takes pretty good pictures. It's got really good features, especially the portrait features that are on there. So you don't need a really expensive camera, okay? Just use your iPhone, but take the time to make sure you've got good lighting, okay? Make sure there's nice things in the background, make sure that there's no big shadows and you're standing right and good angles. Like, take lots of time with it. Don't just put a crappy old image up, because when people are scrolling through Facebook, it needs to grab their eye, it needs to catch their attention, okay? And if you've got some spare money, go and get a photographer for the day. We've done that twice now. And just get them to take as many photos in as many different areas in that as you can. Okay, so you've got a nice collection there of professional photos. Really see the difference in professional photos. If you're somebody out there that has had some professional photos done, put a comment below. Put hashtag photos. I'd love to know those people that have it. I can go and check out some of your pictures. Okay, number 2. All right, write a page full of super cool and emotive headings, okay? So what I mean is by going and brainstorming things, okay? You don't have to have a project ready. These are your headings, okay? The top headings that you're putting in bold, all right? Just brainstorm things for them, write them all down. Be really, really creative with them, okay? You don't have to put pressure on yourself to have to use these, okay? They're just creative headlines that you can draw inspiration from. One day when you're stuck or running a post and go through and think, oh, actually, I wrote a story about this or this, okay? So you're just keeping a list and just refer to it, okay? And then when you are posting with your headings, like I said, capital letters and put some emojis next to them so they really stand out. Red ones work best, so they say, okay? So it's little red stop sign or something red that stands out. So you want to catch people's attention with your headline so that they're going to read on. Okay, so these are some good ones that you could use, that, you can come up with your own, but, oh my God, what did I do? Or I was in a bad place. Where do you want more? Who was I in a past life? When I stopped thinking small, when the lights went on, I'm so sorry, and I said yes. This is a good one. Everyone sees that, like, oh, I said yes, yeah, automatically think someone said yes to getting married. These are just a few examples of what I actually mean by a headline that's going to grab people, okay? And if you want to use them, go for it though, all for it. Okay, number 3 is your type of posts, okay? You want to mix things up. So you want to be really mindful of the energy that you have when you're creating your posts, okay? Never post from desperation or pitching your products, okay? You want to be in a really good space when you're going to put a post out. So get yourself into that vibe where maybe you've got some good music on, something really cool's happening, you're feeling good, you're like, oh, I feel the need to post something really good. Mix it up. So don't just have huge long story posts all the time, all right? Because a lot of the time people are flipping to the newsfeed and their seats really long and you're like, no, I don't want to read that. So mix up. It's nice to have the long story ones, okay? But mix up with some shorter ones. If you do the long story ones, make sure you space it out so that you've got sentences and spaces between. And I actually might jump onto my page. Let me just jump on before I had it up. I'll jump onto my page here and I'll show you guys what I mean by spacing them out, okay? It just looks a lot nicer, presented well, and also it's a lot easier to read when you're breaking it down. It's just this huge, big lump of writing together. And look at it and then just like scroll past it. Okay, so let me just go and find maybe where I've done a story post here. Usually works a bit slow with Zoom. Come on, it's filtering through. I'm going to talk about lives later on too, actually. So I'm just on a live video there. Okay. Well, here's an example here. So I didn't put it all in one chunk. So I've got my headline there and some emojis. Get yourself paid first. No, another spelling mistake. I'm really bad at doing that. Check your copy. Okay, so I've got spaces between. I've got emojis breaking it all up. Okay, I put like a little camera there to show where the photo was taken. Okay, and in this one here, actually, I had to have a laugh about it. My arms, there was a shadow going across there that makes my arms look like that. Saying but they're not like that. So I thought that's a little bit of a joke and I just put that in there for a laugh. Okay, so you can see what I mean anyway by spacing out your paragraphs, okay? All right, back here. So breaking up and using some quotes as well. So there's little nice coloured little backgrounds and just putting a quote in. You can post about your family, maybe you're on holidays, going out to coffee and lunch. I posted one day about a beautiful call breakfast that I had one day and one of those rainbow coffee. And I got so much engagement on it because it looked pretty. So post those sorts of things, okay? Like I said, diversity, don't have all the same thing, not having all your whole page full of memes or all long stories. You want to spread it out and mix it up and always have a look what you posted last, what sort of post that was, and then try to mix stuff like that. Anything to do with personal development is a winner. Okay, so anything where you're encouraging people, inspiring people, that is a winner. People love that sort of stuff. You don't want to share other people's posts constantly onto your page. Like, it's okay to do it every now and then, all right? But I want people to share yours, okay, because that's going to build up, boost up your engagement. Don't share posts. If you like something that somebody did, just copy it, the wording, change it up, the background, and those sorts of things as well. Never want to copy other people's posts as well, word for word. Like, take inspiration, but don't copy. Okay? People find out and it's not coming from you, it's not coming from the heart. And when you are posting, okay, you don't want to dilute well-performing posts. So if you've got a post that's performing really well and you're getting lots of comments on them, hold off posting your next post, okay? Because what that's going to do is going to dilute that one that's going really well. And you want it to keep going well. When you see it starting to fizzle out a little bit, all right, you can probably boost it up a little bit by going in there and commenting on it and making sure that you reply to everybody's comments, which we'll talk about engagement later on. But don't dilute it. Don't post another one straight away. And I've put in brackets there. Leave at least 4 hours between. If you've got one that's going super, super crazy, leave it. Let it keep going like that, okay, until it dies down until you do your next post. So hold off. I only post once a day, but some people do 3 times a day. But, you know, leave that 4-hour gap in between them, okay? You can use books for inspiration. So I'll just drag this down here, all right? I like to use, I read The Magic every single day, and you can use this for inspiration and write a post about it, okay? Whatever the topic is for the day, opening up the page, you know, looking at the titles in the book. You might have your favourite book or something and you have a picture of it and talk about what you like about it. You can ask people what they think of this book. I remember doing a post where I asked people about their ideas for the next book that I should read, and that went gangbusters. It was awesome. So many people took photos, sent picture books that they were reading, gave me ideas and that, and I got heaps of comments on it, which lifted my engagement on my page. So that was a really good one, just asking people for advice on what I should read next. Okay, you can just, on this last point here, is just be stuck. Open up a page, read it, and you can get inspiration from that page. That's a really simple technique. So it doesn't have to be this book here, but it can be any book that you are currently reading. Okay, one of your favorites. Number 5, Facebook Lives. Okay, this is a tricky one. These are the best for engagement, but a lot of people don't feel confident in doing them. Okay, and I'm going to probably give you guys a little challenge in this group to do some lives in a safe environment before you go out there. But you can, like, if you've done a post before, a story post, then later on you can turn that into a live and get people interacting with it. People are going to jump on and see your live and you want to ask them some comments, okay? And once again, it's all about building up your engagement. Do a live video, space there, with your kids, okay? Sometimes when you've got a child there with you, people can see that you're a family, you're an everyday person, all right? And it's a lot more comfortable, I find, too, when I'm doing a live with my son. It's a bit more fun and relaxed. So get your kids involved if you have them. When you are on the live and people are jumping on, ask where they're coming from. Say hi to them, okay? Acknowledge that they are there. Ask them for likes and hearts. They agree with whatever you're saying, and thank them for that as well. Then you can ask some questions like, do you as an online business? Or do you had a great day? Or, who here is working on their dreams? Like, whatever it might be you're talking about. Ask engaging questions that will get people to respond to comments. A little trick is, and we won't do a training on this outside of this 5 days, is you can record a live video on Zoom, all right, and you can stream it live through an OBS software, all right, or you can even do your live and have it set as me only, all right, and if you're happy with it, then you can change the settings afterwards to public. Okay, and then everyone will see. So there's a few little tricks there if you're a bit nervous about doing lives for the first time. But the best way to dive into it is actually just doing a 7-day, 21-day challenge where you jump on every day to do lives. And guess what, guys? The first couple are probably going to suck, all right? That's okay, because everybody has to start somewhere. And if you are doing a live, maybe you can say to us, guys, hey, I'm going to do a live at 5 o'clock, would you mind jumping on? Okay, getting people to support you. All right, and that's a good way to have people interacting there, so you feel a little bit more confident. So scheduling it, letting people know what time you're going to be jumping on is really important to do for lives. Okay, sometimes I do really sporadic ones. Okay, but they are the best for engagement at the moment. They are hot for Facebook. Okay, so obviously we're online and we're doing business. Okay, so limit your business posts to about 1 to 2 per week. Okay, so you don't want to be posting every single day or 3 times a day solely about business. All right, tell a story in your business post. So talk about that turning point in your life, your epiphany moment. Bring people into your group. All right. Get them to reach out to you. So what I do with my posts is I post something and I invite them to reach out to me, okay? Or I invite them to reach out to the link to my group, okay, where I want to drive people as well. Okay, you might want to just do direct selling to message you. So whatever it might be, add that call to action. Another way you can have a call to action is the dot point number 4 here is get them to comment below. They're interested, I'm in, or no more. Okay. Often, if you don't tell people exactly what they need to do, they don't know what to do. Because obviously it might be, okay, to tell them, make it really clear. If you want them to reach out to you, say, tell them what you want them to do, message me now, or comment below, I'm in, tell them the words that you want to see, or no more, or drop your favourite emoji in the comments, okay? So it's something really simple they can do. Don't have this huge long sentence that they have to type out, okay? And then business posts as well, like I said, you could be just doing curiosity posting, driving people into a group. landing page or something like that, okay? But never post your link, okay? Get people to ask you for that link. So that's really, really important with the business post. Don't just post your business links on your page, it'll drop your engagement right down, okay? So I was talking about the challenge before with the lives, okay? Here are some topics you can talk about. Let me move this one out of the way. I'm not going to read them all out, but you can refer back to this anyway. And you can set yourself a challenge that you're going to do 7 days, 21 days, 30 days of lives, okay? And just the only way you're going to get good at them, guys, is jumping in and doing it. That's what my husband did. And we started off with a 30-day challenge. We got 7 days in and we're like, and because we were using different topics that were given to us, we're like, nah, let's come up with our own. We're going to come up with our own 21-day challenge that we've made up that has a purpose behind it. And we did that and we recorded it all and we turned it into a lead video as well. So just jump in and start doing lives. Okay, it's the only way that you get good at it, all right? And we're going to support you too. Okay, so I'm going to go through some amazing apps now that you can use on your phone to create some branding and some really cool images and things like that. All right, so I had done in the last video some training on the Canva one to make really cool designs, beautiful designs with writing on it and images and shapes and things like that. So that one's for free. Then you've got Over, okay? This is to edit images on your phone and videos, okay? You've got Engage, and it's spelled like this as well. And this is like animated posts that you can do. So just download this and jump in and have a look at them, okay? See if they're for you. And then I'll move this one down here, Ripple, okay? So just making eye-catching videos, all right? And you don't really need much skill. It's really straightforward following the process how to do that. So you don't need to download all of these. Just take a look and see which ones kind of get most use out of. But they're pretty popular ones there. Okay, next one. Number 6, using memes created by yourself, and yourself is really, really important. So you don't want to share other people's stuff to your page. However, there is a purpose when you would do that to create engagement for someone to notice you when you would do that. Okay, like I said, you want people to be sharing your stuff, okay? If you love a saying or a quote that someone else has done, all right, use it and create your own meme in your own colours and your own style and your own branding, okay? Because you want to be consistent with how you set it up. So when people see it, they know it comes from you, okay? Because they're going to relate to your colour, your style of writing, your vibe, your face, and you want people to remember you, okay? You want to pop up in people's minds even when they're not looking at your stuff, okay? Choose bright coloured backgrounds that are different from the basic full colour, blue. So red and yellow are really, really good ones that stand out. And then when people do comment on your posts and your memes and everything like that, always like it and write a response comment back, okay? So to this engagement. And our last slide. How are we going on, everybody there? We're all keeping up and getting value in this. If you are getting value, make sure you put hashtag value, because I really love your feedback and some likes on this. And I hope this will really help you guys. All right, our last one here. This is just an example. So I created these on Canva. Some professional photos we had done. This is just quickly showing you what you can actually do like with these apps, okay? So you put some writing in front, in the corner so they stand out. I always have our little brand, which is the Freedom Family. That's what our business brand is called. Husband and I on the phone, family shots, you know, so they're really lovely pictures. This one here was one of the memes that I put in, who's working on their dreams this weekend. And I got heaps of engagement on that. So if I scroll down, here it is. Look, 109 comments so far from people, and it was on the 16th of March, okay? So, yeah, I got lots and lots of engagement from that one there. This one here, this is a bit of a story, and you can see I'm pulling a sad face here in the picture, right? People automatically see that and stop like, oh, what's going on? Told them the story about my calf muscle. Look, 132 comments, so people love me. Okay, people care, all right? And look, 106 people liked it. Okay, and every single person that commented on here, I responded back to them personally, okay? Here's another one, all right? Here's a story. Little story out. All I want to do is help people with block letters, okay? Spaced everything out. Some emojis, right? 95 comments on there from people. Okay, so you can see what I mean about having various posts, okay, on the page. Really, really important, mixing it up, diversity, okay, here's what I did on Canva, writing that stands out, going to grab people's attention. Wasn't supposed to be my arms grabbing people's attention, but I got more comments about that. All right, I created this on Canva as well. I've got a live here too that I do with Donnie, okay? So that is it for today's presentation, guys, on creating content, okay? It is super, super important. Make sure you're creating content every single day. You're adding value, okay? You're mixing things up. You're telling a story because you want people to know, like, and trust you. And they're only going to do that to bring your content, to get to know you as a person. They want to know your product. They want to know how amazing your business is. They want to know how amazing you are. And if they want to work with you, okay? All right, so once again, if you got lots of value, make sure you put hashtag value in the comments there, guys. So this is day 3 of training. If you do have any questions about the business that we are in, our 1K a day formula, please make sure that you get back to the person who invited you to this group, okay? For any questions, you need to go back to that person, okay? And they'll certainly help you guys. But yeah, we're going to see you tomorrow on day 4 of our training, guys, and making sure that you are knowing and implementing all of this after we've watched it. Okay, super, super important, but 100% guarantee if you do implement it, you're going to see some massive, massive changes in your Facebook page. Okay, all right, guys, over and out until tomorrow. Take care.